President Trump is facing an impeachment inquiry in the wake of a recent whistleblower complaint. The complaint alleges that he asked Ukraine to interfere in the 2020 presidential election by investigating Democratic candidate Joe Biden and his son, Hunter. Here's a breakdown of 4 key players in the Ukraine investigation. Hunter Biden, 49, is the younger son of former Vice President and 2020 presidential contender Joe Biden. Hunter's position as a paid board member for a Ukrainian energy company has raised questions about a possible conflict of interest for his father. Trump has suggested in unproven but nettlesome allegations that Hunter Biden was under Ukrainian prosecutor scrutiny for corruption, and that his father protected him by pressuring Ukraine to oust Viktor Shokin, the prosecutor who had opened an investigation into the owner of Burisma. In a White House summary of the July phone call between Trump and Zelensky, Trump suggested looking into Biden. Claims that Biden stepped in to block the inquiry are widely disputed, including by Joe Biden himself.
There's no truth in his charges and attacks against me and my son. Zero.
Rudy Giuliani is the president's personal lawyer and the former mayor of New York City. The whistleblower complaint describes Giuliani as a central figure in Trump's alleged attempts to pressure Ukraine to investigate Biden and his son. Giuliani was subpoenaed on September 30th by the House Intelligence Committee. The subpoena stated that the committee is investigating credible allegations about Giuliani. It alleges that he acted as an agent of the president in a scheme to advance his personal political interests. The letter highlighted Giuliani's comments on CNN that he had asked the government of Ukraine to investigate Biden, a claim that Giuliani appeared to walk back and forth while on air.
Did you ask the Ukraine to investigate Joe Biden?
No.
You never asked anything about Joe Biden.
The only thing I asked about
prosecutor.
Joe Biden is to get to the bottom of how it was that Lutsenko, who was appointed, dismissed the case against Antak.
So you did ask Ukraine to look into Joe Biden?
Of course I did.
You just said you didn't.
William Barr is Attorney General of the United States, making him the nation's top law enforcement officer and the head of the U.S. Department of Justice. The whistleblower complaint alleged that Barr appears to be involved with Trump's alleged efforts to pressure the Ukrainian government. The complaint states that White House officials with direct knowledge of the call between Trump and Zelensky mentioned that the president pressured Zelensky to meet Barr. Barr's possible involvement has raised concerns about his impartiality among key players related to the inquiry. Speaker Nancy Pelosi said that Barr had gone rogue.
I do think the Attorney General has gone rogue. He has for a long time now.
Volodymyr Zelensky, a comedian who formerly played the president of Ukraine on television, was elected earlier this year with 73% of the vote. Zelensky was on the other end of the Trump phone call that sparked the whistleblower's complaint. The whistleblower's complaint also alleged that Zelensky met with the former U.S. Special Representative for Ukraine, Kurt Volker, and U.S. Ambassador to the European Union, Gordon Sondland, who talked to him about how to navigate the president's demands. However, Zelensky has denied that anyone pressured him to investigate Biden's son.
I think, and you read it, that nobody pushed me. Yes.
In other words, no pressure.